Hey Jackie, welcome back. So we're going to be doing our elbow hyperextension tape job on our athlete here. Tyler is a basketball player. Tyler, what position do you play?
Point guard.
Point guard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I almost forgot, Jackie. Just so you know, we're doing well. It's okay. Accidents happen. So let's just get into the video. So we got our, you said point guard?
Point guard.
Okay, point guard, you got our athlete here, and you shoot with your right arm, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we tape him up, I got a few things to go through. You ever been taped or sprayed before?
Yep.
Any allergies to tapes or sprays?
No.
No? Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and look for decap BTLS. Is it okay if I touch you?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead, look around the arm. Nothing I need to manage with wound care management, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and check PMS before we start as well. So check cat refill. 1, 2, 3. Can you feel that? We're going to do the 3 spots. Can you feel all that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the radial artery, or nerve, the ulnar nerve, and I forget what the last one's called. Might be dorsal nerve. Probably not. I don't think so. But anyways, as long as we know that to check all 3 spots. And then can you wave your fingers for me?
Yep.
Awesome. So we're ready to go. So we can go ahead and use spray. If I had spray, I would spray him down, front of the arm, inside of the arm. I'd get him to close his eyes so it doesn't go in the eyes. This is important for this tape job, especially because he's a basketball player and he's shooting a lot. So we want to make sure that tape is not moving around. So for this one, we're going to need our ultralight, and we got our non-tear elastic tape. And I'm just going to get my scissors here, Jeff. Where's my scissors? Oh, right here. Got our scissors here. Real sharp, Jackie. So just be careful, all right? So stick with me here if this tape runs out. So I'm going to get you to put your arm out like that. Flex your forearm. So we want to put an anchor right where it starts tapering on his forearm. So I'm trying to make sure you can see here, Jackie.
As long as you can see it out there.
And that's our first anchor. And throughout this tape job, we want to make sure we're heat molding everything down. Look at that, I already done tape. I want to make sure we're heat molding everything down, just so everything's sticking. Again, this is important. So go ahead and make the gun show for me. Look at that, Jackie. We got another guy who's jacked here. And we want to put our anchor right between where you see that bump of the nice medial deltoid, or middle deltoid, and the bicep, the head of the bicep. So we're going to go ahead and place that anchor right there. Hopefully I'm not catching any hairs. Oh yeah, I did. Fudge.
That's okay. Should have shaved.
Yeah. So heat mold everything down. You can go ahead and relax for me. I know I'll show Jackie the guns and you might scare her away. So I'm going to use the figure 8 technique. You could also use the fan for the elbow hyperextension, but we're going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll let you know after what we could do to make this a little more secure. So I'm going to get him supinated, and then I'm going to do a little outside here. And flex your bicep for me, and then we're going to wrap it around, and we want to make sure, we got to check painful range first. Painful range, just a quick little back pedal here. You can rip that off. So go into your painful range for me.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, so 5 to 10 degrees, just flex from his painful range, and that's where we want to tape him. Okay, I didn't forget, Jackie. Just we'll delete. So flex your bicep for me while I'm going around. Got to remember to say that. Then make sure you're staying in his painful range. Here. So we're going right over the cubital fossa, just like that, and then we're going to wrap around, do a full loop around, make sure he's flexing his forearm every time you go up here, and again, over the cubital fossa, and flex your bicep for me, and then we're going to cut this with scissors. Everyone be careful, watch out. And we want to make sure we're heat molding this down, right over the cubital fossa. And then before we lock this down at the anchors, want to make sure it's limiting. So can you go into your painful range?
No.
No, it doesn't affect you? So a few things we could do if he was feeling his painful range again. We could do another figure 8 or 2, depending on the size of the athlete and depending if he's feeling that pain or not. We could also do a couple strips of zinc along here, acting as that fan. So all depending on the athlete's comfort level and whatever he wants, and just to limit that painful range. So now we're going to go ahead and lock that in. Do you wear a shooting sleeve when you play?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to lock in the anchors. Flex your forearm for me. We don't want to make it too bulky, especially because he's wearing a shooting sleeve. But just enough so this is not going to undo underneath. And then flex your bicep for me. And then we're going to come a little bit off. Okay, and make sure we're heat molding everything down. Heat molding everything, that looks good. Recheck PMS, so can you feel that?
Yeah.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Those three nerves that go down. I know the names of them, obviously. Cap refill, 1, 2, 3. Wiggle your fingers for me.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good to go. Now we're going to test all of this. So I'll get you to do single planar motion. So I'll get you to flex. So arms, yeah. Just gonna move our table here, just so we have room to test this tape job. So flex the arms, bring them up overhead, and then bring them back. Any pain with that?
No.
Now I'll get you to do a couple bicep curls and then extend. Any pain with that?
No.
So we got our single planar motion. Now I'll get you to go through a couple shooting motions very slowly. So just go up. And is this limiting you at all in pronation? So whenever you're turning your hand over like that?
No.
No. So that's important for whenever he's shooting. So just do a couple slow, maybe a little faster now. Good? Okay, so now we're going to go through some proprioception. So we got our ball. So I'm going to get you to, oh yeah, sorry Jack, you can't even see this here. That should be alright. So he's going to go through a couple proprioception. So just go through the alphabet like that. So just go through every letter of the alphabet, proprioception. Okay, that's good to go. So now we're going to get him, you can't even see me here. So now we're going to, don't do that because we're not ready to do that yet. So now we're going to get him to put on his shooting sleeve, all his gear. Okay, cool, got his gear on. We're going to go out to the gym. And now we're just going to go through a couple light dribbling. So just dribble it very lightly. And then we're going to get him to go through some passing motions. So he's going to pass the balls. The distance is going to get further and further each time. And then we're going to build up to some shooting, do some free throws first, maybe some layups, and then we're going to work our way back. Maybe the 3-point shots, and he's a good shooter from half court, so maybe we can get some half court shots. And then maybe we can bring the coach out and just to see if he's ready, maybe play some one-on-ones, do some quick 3-point shootings, and make sure he's all good to go. So make sure our return to play is nice and safe, and he can go score some points for the Raptors tonight. Good to go. You're good to go. No pain, anything of that? No pain. Okay, good to go.